And we are here.
Way to catch us off guard, Deuce.
For you. That is my job. I haven't even had a sip of cognac yet.
Damn Deuce again.
What up?
Deuce owe us some money. What's going on, y'all? Now, are you looking for the most suspenseful, the hottest, the recognizing punk at the airport, y'all?
Hey!
Shout out.
Let me get a selfie.
Hey! Podcast out right now? Stop. You've made it. You've arrived. Not that little notification there, that little bell. Go ahead, click it.
Ding.
There you go. Maybe I need to add the sound effect in there.
The ding.
Yes.
Yep.
Hers, though.
Look, now
It sound all elevator-ish.
now we podding, baby. It'll let you know when we drop that heat. Save it for the booth, baby. Let's go.
Let's get
Cute
it.
Lady D walking in the booth. Hey. And we are changing up the intro. It has been discussed. You know, we're going to change it up. We don't want to confuse
Keep it
people.
fresh.
Yeah, we're going to keep it fresh. Look, I see a Vee Chat over there. You want to be on the intro?
No.
Okay, you want to be on the intro.
It ain't your seat then.
Oh.
Always my seat.
Not if you ain't on the intro.
New chairs coming. New chairs on the way.
Man, the glow up is real in the booth.
Be careful with chairs you
Fuck
claim.
you in that intro. How about that?
Hey, Punk, we gonna have to score her ass out of here. She's speaking blasphemy
Look,
already.
the last time I was on this pod,
Okay.
y'all was coming for this young lady, and it's
But
not
I
gonna
was
happen tonight either.
Y'all or
We
Punk
see
and
they on
DC?
some women
Y'all-
power shit already.
It was mainly DC,
Okay,
but
let's straighten the facts. Let's get the facts. Let's get the culprits up in there. So we got Vee Chat in the building. What up, Vee Chat?
Hey.
Extra
How you
sassy.
feeling, bitch?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful.
We got Punk in the building.
Hey, what up, y'all?
Hey, superstar.
He famous.
Hey,
I
he TikTok
know,
famous.
right? He
Hey,
TikTok
Hey,
famous.
shout out to them people that be noticing me though. I'm gonna work on that. Shout out.
He's
Shout
gonna be a
out
little
homie
bit
at the
more
airport.
personable. He's gonna
Man,
talk
I
about
ain't
what he
used
does.
to it, so
We
I'm,
going to social media
But I
day
appreciate you
camp.
for following and watching on TikTok. Man, shout out. I appreciate that for real.
And then we have Lady
dope.
D. They're calling for your job in the comments.
Hey.
They're calling for your jobs in the comments. Get off the booth.
Come
Get
for
off
me.
the pod.
Come for me.
Hey.
You just
Saw
ain't
that. I was
ready.
like, that was me.
Yeah.
Cause they not ready. Like I come with a different perspective. I'm of a certain
Ain't that the
age,
truth?
but so what? If you can't handle it,
Hey, ain't going nowhere. And you know Deuce is always in the building. Do we want to talk?
Deuce.
Oh, what, y'all want to have some pleasantries, or do you want to get right
Yeah,
into
let's
it?
have some pleasantries.
Go ahead.
Some pleasantries.
What's been going on with you guys?
I just got back from Jamaica.
Oh,
nice.
Jamaica.
Still trying to get him to adopt me. I don't know if it's hard with that, but, you know, pleading my case.
nice.
Man, I had a blast too with the family. We kicked it hard.
Oh, the kids was out there too?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, family
Not
as
that
in like
family.
the wife and then other
Wife,
adult family members.
Cuzzo,
Okay.
Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Shit was lit.
Oh, so y'all was out there for Cuzzo's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw some clips. Okay, yeah. I didn't, that was dope.
Crib
Lady
was
D?
crazy.
Well, my daughter got married.
What?
Yes.
That kills.
Yes. No.
Oh,
my
okay,
other daughter,
okay.
Aisha.
Okay.
She had a beautiful ceremony. I welcomed a new son-in-law and two more. I guess they're my grandkids.
Grandkids-in-law?
No, they grandkids.
Just
Okay.
grandkids.
They're just grandkids?
So
Okay.
yeah, it was dope. It was good to see black love. Like I see so much negative shit around relationships
Say that.
and marriage and stuff, and it's like, well, at least this one day.
Black love still exists, y'all.
One day they were happy, they were beautiful, so it made me feel good.
Amazing. Vee Chat. Don't look at your nails now. You knew I was coming to you. What's going on over there? How you feeling? No, just getting updates from everybody.
Anytime the voice get that high, it's a lot.
Something's up, right? Something's up.
Nothing is going on. No, just working and staying out the way.
Okay, I heard that.
That's another tale. Staying out the way.
That.
It mean you in the way.
No, it mean that none of y'all business.
Right.
Exactly, because you in the
mean I'm staying out the way. In the house, cooking, cleaning, being a good wife and a good mom.
You come.
Oh shit!
Wow,
Let me
a good wife and a good mom.
Yes, you can. Let me slide this way.
What's gonna happen over there?
I'm gonna hit him with this mic.
No names for the boutique, your future boutique. You come up with any names yet? Okay, we're gonna need you to get on that. All right. Viral therapist. Let's hear what this lady got to say. If you haven't been on the interwebs, we have a therapist that is bashing her men clients, and she got fired apparently. Let's see what she got to say.
Y'all think bitches just want to argue with y'all because y'all refuse to expand your emotional vocabulary. We don't. It's to provide clarity for both us and y'all dusty bitch. It used to be where men provided...
Talking about her clients.
She's talking about her boyfriend.
Right, and she...
on the emotional part. A common misconception about me as a clinician is
Save it for the booth.
90% of my clientele have been men. Black men specifically.
Ooh.
And what we specifically work on is expanding their emotional vocabulary because a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even have the words to express how you're feeling.
Ooh. All right.
You need to play some more so that she could drop the rest of them bitches she was dropping.
Oh,
She dropped a
I gotta
whole
go
lot
to her
of them.
page then if that's the
Yeah,
case.
that was.
She dropped the
surprised
whole
I
lot.
never
We don't
had
need to
come
hear the
across
shit.
that.
She
Okay.
dropped
But
a
that's
whole lot of them.
consistent with her brand. Like she has a bunch of videos, a couple of them went viral, and she feeling the heat of the community coming for her. And I'm like, if you a real clinician and a practitioner, is that the best delivery for how you want to address that stuff? Your patients dusty, dirty
She didn't
bitches,
say patients. She was talking about all black men.
all black men.
Okay.
And the 90% that are on her
Right, she said
clientele.
90% of her
She
clientele,
said
that's what she
she's
said.
basing her assessment off the 90% of her clientele, but she's talking about all black men.
Yeah.
Anybody gonna defend the black man?
I need y'all to get on her ass. How y'all be on people ass about coming at black women sideways and talking to them all bad and bashing them and degrading them.
I think it's a better delivery. I think she's standing on her, I'm a therapist, I'm a clinician, so I'm coming from an informed perspective as I begin to berate this
But
group of
I don't
people.
think it's informed. It's still her opinion. It's like
Totally.
there are some people who, men and women, black, white, purple, who, because of past traumas, are not emotionally in tuned and need help with communicating and advocating for themselves. So, I don't know. I don't agree with her delivery. I don't agree with what she's saying, but
Maybe she just got an issue with black men, so it don't matter what they say, she gonna have the same narrative. Like, to say 90%, that's a big ass number.
she said 90% for clientele.
Of her clientele.
Regardless, 90% is a big ass number to say they all don't have an emotional vocabulary, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I was just going to say, like, what's emotional vocabulary?
To be able to use different words to express yourself. So, like when a little kid say my stomach hurt, but they're really trying to express
all I heard
something
was
else.
bitch, and motherfucker.
That's what
so
I'm
do
saying.
you got
Like,
the emotional vocabulary?
what's her
Fuck is
delivery?
you talking about?
Maybe she just like they can't just express themselves. They don't know how to properly express themselves emotionally, versus just having like an emotional vocabulary.
Or if a guy says I'm mad, but he's really frustrated or afraid. Talking through those kind of feelings with some people who don't know how to articulate their feelings, but still, I just feel like she just is going about it in the wrong way. Like, why you cussing? Why you going crazy? Yes, there is an issue, and then why you putting your patients on blast?
Exactly.
Like, if that was my therapist and I saw her going on like that, like 90% of my clients are black bitches, and let me tell you about
Like,
these
damn, that's what
dusty
you think
hoes.
about me, huh?
That's why I think Deuce said that she was fired, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
She
for
should have
sure.
been, absolutely.
And the culture need to cancel her ass like they try to do everybody else.
But isn't she canceled?
Right. That she
I
lost
don't
her
know.
She
job.
lost
I don't think she lost her. She
Well,
lost
should
her
she be
job.
deplatformed?
But
I
did
ain't
she
got
lose her license? Because if she didn't lose her license, then she can open up a private practice and she can
Right.
still talk on social media. That's
I don't really fuck with the council
Freedom of
shit,
speech.
so I don't really want to say that. But that shit bogus. And you talking about a whole group of people.
maybe her daddy didn't love her.
I feel victimized. Like, damn,
Maybe.
that's how you really feel about black men?
I think that's how she feel about him, but I just think she just coming from a weird ass space. Like you,
She's coming from a
railing.
personal space.
Like you really are hurt, sis. That's what I see. Some black men really hurt you, and so now this is how you are kind of rallying other women who may feel the same way, but it's getting lost in translation. It's not breaking down the way you wanted to do, so it's not landing properly. So now you just look like an angry, screaming black
Disgruntled.
woman, bashing black men, and that's not helping in the effort to
So I wonder.
close this communication gap that's going on with men
Right.
and women.
So I wonder, with her opinion, was she truly helping these black men, or was she biased in
whole
her
time.
And
approach?
that's my point.
The whole
She has
time.
biases. You could to say 90%. You already have a biased outlook. You have to. That's like a judge saying 90% of y'all are XYZ. What? You already looking at me
Yeah.
a certain type of way from jump.
Yeah.
As soon as you look at me, you see your narrative. It don't matter what came out their mouth. She was gonna say the same shit.
And how therapeutic is she being if in the
And
back of
that's-
her
yeah.
mind she like dusty ass
And
Bitches.
it sucks. And it sucks because it's been a
What?
plague with therapy in the black community for so long. So now that people are opening up and going to therapy, is just like,
You see
especially
shit
the black
like
community,
this.
is just like, damn, like this is what like my black therapist thinks
Right.
of me as a black individual. Like,
Look at my
and-
doctor on TikTok. Just like that's
And you
trifling.
want me to come
If my
support you.
gynecologist had a pod where he is talking crazy about vaginas, he's not.
I get pussy in the bitches.
What?
Yeah, like, no.
Girl, bye.
Y'all gonna say he just
Girl,
don't
bye.
like pussy. That's what y'all
No,
gonna
he
say.
gonna be on
Punk.
that list.
I'm gonna find me a
Would
new
you
doctor.
would you ever have
Immediately.
a woman therapist?
I don't know. I ain't never thought about it. I feel like I would. I wouldn't have a problem having a woman therapist. I guess only because I felt like I had one my whole life. So shit.
With your mom?
Yeah. I had issues. I talked to my mama. She tell me the real. Keep it 100. Ain't sugarcoat nothing. So I don't think I would have an issue talking to a woman about issues. Like, But her,
You gonna beat her ass.
nah. Wouldn't even give her the satisfaction.
All right, that's enough for her. She was a ball of negative energy.
A killjoy.
It's just negative as hell.
She should get some therapy for herself.
Facts.
Miss Clinician.
Like she's having some issues that she should work through herself.
All right. So I saw this. I was what was I watching? Breakfast Club or one of those clips. And Joey Badass, he had a quote. He said, "Sometimes your side chick make you better for your main chick." Facts or cap?
No one wants to speak.
So nobody wants to speak. So Deuce to kick this off. I'm gonna say facts.
So
I think so.
I feel like that could be possible because the thing that a lot of women say is you do shit for your side chick that you should be doing at home. But sometimes people might take that as like a reminder, like, damn, well, I ain't doing all of this for my woman, but I'm doing it with, and maybe they might start to pay attention to home a little more. I don't know how often it happens. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Lady D is burning up to say something. Go ahead, give it to us, please.
How you making a right with a wrong? How you getting the upright for your marriage and you cheating in the street? You lying, you deceiving, you playing two women. How you getting right but you double wrong?
Or two
Well,
men.
hell,
Or
the
two
side-
men.
Technically, the side chick probably knows
Let's
that
say
he's
the
married
side
or
person.
side person.
But
'Cause
she
this could
not
be
in the
male
marriage.
this could be
Right,
male or
but
female.
he gave her the option to deal with it whether or not she wanted to. He gave her the choice. Like, this is the way it is up front. Hey, I'm with somebody. I'm married. I'm getting married. I have a wife. I got a girl. But for whatever reason, I'm interested in you. So he gave her the choice to deal with it. Now, what comes after that is what it is. But it's not like
Can that side person make the
But can she make him better? I could see if it's my wife is frigid and she doesn't want to have sex. So this is what I'm doing in the street, and perhaps that does make him feel a little more emotionally well-rounded, but he's still doing wrong. How is that making him better?
It could have something to do with sex, but it could just be like
emotional.
Damn, like maybe this side person is giving him advice as far as like how to be with their main person, or maybe they're doing things with like maybe their side person's introducing them to things that they never knew that they liked, and it's like
Are you
can take
advice from the side person?
She is
about your relationship.
She is busting him down.
Hey,
that's
if it makes sense.
But you know what? You ain't lying.
If it makes sense, so say like for instance,
people
like
give advice all the time.
If the side person is like, he's like, man, like my wife don't know how to cook. But then the side person like, oh well, shit, buy some sazon or buy some extra stuff or show her these TikTok videos on how to do something, and he takes it as though it's almost like he's like he's thinking about like, oh, to the main chick is gonna be like, oh man, like he actually kind of thinking about this, or he kind of like care, and it's just like, so he's getting credit for something that he didn't even think about.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said, let me keep they shit together so we keep doing
right, exactly. Let me y'all keep that so I can keep doing what I get out of this. So
and that's his other wife. That's his other boo. She just ain't on the side.
Like your girl
that's contributing to the household at that point. So I don't consider her a side chick.
Baby, we
she's sister wife. You know what I mean? When she put it together for the first wife.
Give advice, y'all.
I'm gonna make
you better
sure
tell
you
them
keep your chick happy so that you can keep me happy. Fuck, like
side boo is 3 a.m. I'm coming through. Okay, she vacuuming, naked, waiting for you to show up. That's side chick. She ain't giving no advice. She hates your wife.
She want to be your wife.
Maybe.
Nah.
She want that space.
Exactly. So you're that right. Nah, because I feel like when you're in a situation like that, side person, whatever, like, do you honestly ever see yourself with that person? Because like you now know how they are. Are you ever able to fully trust them?
People do it.
No, but
people do it every day.
I know it happens.
People go with the person they was cheating with. I'm telling you, I've seen it and I see it.
How long does it work?
Okay, so say punk my side.
How long does rebound relationships work? When you fulfill a fantasy.
But I'm saying, like, say it's punk my side person. All right, he got his situation, I'm out my situation. It's just like, damn, like, all right, let's try to make this work. But then it's like, one day it's just like, oh, he come home like an hour and a half late. I know when I was his side person, that hour and a half, he didn't came over, he didn't bust me, he didn't crease me real quick, did whatever, and now he at the crib. So now I'm thinking like, fuck is he creasing like on his way home? Like what fuck is he doing? Like why he ain't?
But that's like, your own insecurities.
But that's the trust though, because like this is how we started.
That's your own insecurities.
It's not insecurity, it's a trust issue.
How's it a trust issue? Have he cheated on you before?
Yeah, you cheated on me with your
wife.
With your wife.
No,
with your wife.
I was cheating on her with you. But if you already knew that and you wasn't gonna trust me, why are we giving it a try? We might as well keep doing what we doing.
That's why I feel like it would never work.
Don't get in a relationship and then you don't want to give it a real go.
No, that's my point. That's my point. That's why I feel like it could never work. Like people like do it, but I don't feel like it could ever really work.
I used to feel like that too.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Did you change your feeling?
Yeah.
So you think it could work with the Sag? Okay.
I guess if you go in with a thought like, oh, he's never lied to me. He or she's never lied to me. Like they've always been upfront. They've always been transparent. But then it's just like, do they stop being honest and transparent with you to be honest and transparent with somebody else? But the next side person, it's always in the back of your head. But I don't know.
I think the trust would never be there fully, and if something triggers, well, now what's happening here, or it feels familiar, you will always question that.
I think that's true. You will, if something triggers it, you will question it. But I think people love to live in bliss. They love to live in ignorance. And as long as this feels good and it feels right now, I'm going to forget how dirty
fucked up
you
it
were
was.
to your other
main
person,
person, yeah.
and now we together. People
Because
do
you're going
that
to be
shit.
different from me.
People do it though. I think people do it a lot.
Be different.
A lot.
For their side person.
No,
No,
I
I
think
feel like
I think that if they get with their side person, I think they'll
I feel
try
like
to
people
pursue a
change,
relationship.
but only when they're ready to change, just not for a specific person or a specific reason. People just change when they're ready, and things could be
But
different.
look at the foundation for how you even established that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, what story was he telling you about his situation? Because most in most
it's
cases
nothing.
is
Sometimes
I'm
guys are just like, I
unhappy.
ain't
I'm-
shit.
I'm
Most
unhappy.
times, some guys be like, I'm not shit. Like,
It
I
matters.
love my girl. We cool. This is my best friend.
Here
but
we go.
I ain't shit. So, like, I like you. So I want to see what this do.
It matters though how long that initial relationship was, or like how serious it was. Because if you just was fuck with them for a few months, I ain't gonna feel like you was dirty as if you came into like a 5-year relationship. We've been together this time, kids, house. I think it's levels. I think it's levels.
Okay, but so say as a guy in a relationship that's been in a relationship for 5 years, you have a house, you have a kid with this person, you're thinking about marrying or engaging with this person, but you're readily approaching other people to get a side person. What does that say about you?
I'm not saying that it's
cheater.
right. They
But what I'm
both
saying-
they
but
both
you're- no,
wrong.
but you're saying it's
But I'm
levels
saying
too.
that they.
But the other person is wronger. The sad person is wronger because she knew that she was in a relationship
No,
for 5
I'm not saying
years.
she wrong. I'm saying if that initial relationship isn't that serious, and then you kind of cheat and then pursue a relationship with the cheater, I don't think it's as
serious as if it
As
was
bad
a
as if you were in
long-term.
like a long-term relationship.
exactly.
Bad is
exactly.
bad. 'Cause if you
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, less than 6 months.
Nah, because if it's just been a couple months, then why not just break up with
Barely
the
know that
person?
motherfucker. Let's rock. You like me better. Let's rock.
I won. He chose me.
Right. And then in the next 3 to 4 months, he gonna be with the
choosing
next
another
bitch.
one.
Right? He'll be with the next bitch. Right.
He just that kind of dude.
Anything else over there, Bunk?
Real
He don't want to talk about side nothing. not side
He don't want,
dishes.
he right. He don't want no
Nothing on the
thoughts.
side.
Just my fries. And mashed potatoes.
Your fries and mashed potatoes, 2
Not at the
potatoes.
same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want them both at the same
I
time.
had some fast mashed potatoes. Some Jamaican. I don't even eat mashed potatoes like that.
Mashed potatoes are amazing.
They
So,
are, but
when is it appropriate to deny your partner sex?
Shit, when you don't feel like it.
See, I was already saying never.
When
never.
you don't feel like it.
I'm different.
Lady
I
D.
think when you're in a marriage, you got to do it. You just got to do it. Because he going to do it. It's going to be some nights that you come in, like, get it together. And he got to do it.
How often do men deny women sex?
It happens.
It
but
happens.
I just feel like
How often?
I don't know, but
Rarely.
I do.
it should
Rarely.
not feel like a chore. It shouldn't be like, hey,
It's
let me
not
just
a
do
fucking
this.
chore.
No, she should know because Lady D was like, just do it. If you're in the
Yes.
mindset of just do it, then it's more of a chore and you're not necessarily enjoying it. You're just doing it because it's just like,
Why do
this
you
nigga-
do
Nah,
everything else?
I feel-
Because you gotta do the shit.
To me,
but
it's,
if I'm finna get cracked, I want to enjoy being cracked, not
Nobody
just
said
laying
you
there.
couldn't.
every time we about
What I'm
to
saying,
do
if
it,
I'm
ain't
not
going
in
to
the
be that
mood-
intense. Like,
if I'm not in the
sometimes it's
mood-
going to be in the morning. It's going to be slow. We going to start the day. Like, I don't need you to get it in every time, but I need you to get it in.
Nah, see, I just like if you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. I'm an advocate for like you have your times, I have my times. Not saying it's an all the time thing, but I should be allowed to be like, nah, babe, like not tonight. Like I'm tired, I'm cramping, I got a headache, like, or just simple. I don't want to fuck today.
I.
You're the fuck right.
I-
You're fucking right.
I-
Because if I don't take care of me, who else gonna fucking do it?
Him. That's the fucking point of being in a relationship
you
or
just-
marriage.
But
No,
you
it's
You're
should
not.
supposed to
respect
be
that.
there for each other. That's the point.
Absolutely, but
you
sometimes
take care
you're
of
just
him, he take care of you. Y'all
sometimes
take
you're
care
just
of each
not
other.
just sometimes you're just not in the mood
And
to
you have to
sex.
respect your partner when they
Exactly.
feel like that. But at the same time, you have to understand that you weigh in that emotional balance, because when he start feeling like, well, she don't want to give me none, he gonna go look for some.
Baby, if you get like that, because I say I don't want to do it a couple times, then about the fuck all means.
A couple times. First it was.
But I'm just saying, but like,
I'm
I'm responding specifically to what Lady D said. If he starts to feel like just emotional, like she don't want to do it, then he's gonna find it somewhere else. If you feel like the far and few in between times that I feel like I don't want to do it, you feel like you need to find it elsewhere, then find it the fuck somewhere else. That's just how I feel.
Beat it. That'll keep you out of a lot of trouble. You got anything other to say there? Okay.
So are you saying this from the perspective of yourself, or are you saying this from the perspective of understanding your wife? Like, if she come in and she wants to and you don't want to.
She worked all day. Her feet hurt.
And I don't want to?
Or she don't want to.
She just want to. I don't know how you feel. Are you going to be like, well, I'm tired?
No.
You going to just do it?
If she want it, I'm going to just do it.
Every time.
So what if she, like, you come in and you want it and she just like, nah, babe, I had a long day at work. I'm tired.
It's going to annoy me. I'm going to go sit in my room.
Sit in your room and write in your diary, because you'll be all right.
I ain't going to write no diary. I'm going to go turn on a show or something I'm watching, and I'm going to mind my business.
You're going to get cold and quiet.
What's cold and quiet? I'm going to go tune in to what I want to do. I'm not doing what I want to do over here, so now I'm finna go do what I'm doing, focus on whatever I'm focusing on.
You gonna get petty though?
What is petty?
Like passive aggressive and angry, because she, you know, when she get in the bed, you don't lay like, you know what?
You know,
like you
come
gonna
on,
like
the shit that
like
we
you
gonna do.
Ask me to, like you gonna ask me to do some shit?
Like,
afterwards?
Like the quiet passive aggressive dumb stuff.
Like, babe, can you rub my feet?
No, hell no. The fuck? You tired? I'm tired too.
Like I said, the shit we gonna do, passive aggressive.
Like, can you change the light bulb in my
No,
closet?
I'm tired, just like you are.
But I can't reach the light bulb.
He gonna watch something annoying on TV. He gonna sit there and be cold and passive aggressive.
It is. It's okay for y'all to say no, but let me say no. It's fucked up.
It's something as simple as changing the light bulb. Like, that takes 2 seconds. Fucking it's gonna take more than 2 seconds.
Oh wow. Wow.
And then I feel like for most women, like, sex sometimes it's emotional. It's emotional if you're just not in the space emotionally. It's just kind of like, I'm not in the mood today just to be your human masturbation tool.
I'm not in the mood to do whatever you need me to do physically every day.
That's fine.
But do I do it? Yes. I don't understand the point.
Well, she coming at it from a different perspective, because she like, I want you to respect my temple, and my temple is closed today.
I did.
And don't be mad about
respected it.
But you can't change the light bulb because I can't reach
fuck
it.
your light bulb. I respect my temple and the fact that I don't want to change a light bulb. You get to do what you want to do with your body, but I can't do what I want to do with mine.
I'll ask you again tomorrow.
You can do what you want to do with your body. And
exactly.
You can knock it out all on your own.
And I'm still not changing the light bulb, because if I got to do that, then you can change that on your own.
What, the light bulb?
Yes. If I got to knock it out on my own, so do you.
I'll get a chair. I'll get a stuff. I do it my damn
Handle your shit.
Facts.
Would not be mad at you either.
Hey.
I'm all about fair exchanges.
No, until it's time for you to have
I'm all about. What do you mean? I'm not gonna tell you no.
But I'm saying if she is,
so you can have sex every day and be okay.
Yes, if my wife wants to, yes.
If you hear that if came in there.
Well, I can't.
But he just. I guess he can't have sex by himself.
Right. If she want to, yeah, I'm not gonna say no. Why am I gonna tell you no to something that I can give you? That don't even make sense. That's just me saying no for the hell of it.
But I guess we asking about from the other perspective.
It ain't like it cost me no money. It don't cost me
shit.
shit.
Would you respect her body when she wants you to relax?
When she want me to relax.
And she don't want to have sex.
Yes, I'm gonna respect her body. I just said that. Okay.
But he's not doing shit else.
I'm finna go sit in my
watch TV, in his cave,
get in my zone, and leave me alone.
And not change the light bulb to take the garbage out.
Cause I still got the stress on me that I was gonna release when we had sex. So let me release my stress another way, however I see fit, and leave me alone to do that.
Well, maybe she ain't want that stress inside her.
That's how men relieve stress.
Just said maybe she didn't want you to transfer that stress into her.
Right. Come on.
So I'm gonna go
really wouldn't be on
watch
that.
my TV
Now y'all
and,
play,
and do whatever it is that I'm
I'm
doing.
just responding, but I get it. I guess.
Wow.
You want to do something, I want to do something. We both ain't doing shit.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
You good as long as it's equal.
As long as it's equal.
Okay.
As long as it's equal, I'm good.
So how long can she tell you no before you just like, nah, bitch?
2 hours.
It depends
2
on
days,
how I've
bro.
been feeling. Yeah, like 2 to 3 days.
Oh my God.
unless I ain't been
days.
in the mood, then I ain't really saying. But if I've been in the mood for 2-3 days and you've been telling me no, I'm gonna have it.
Then you knock your chairs over and shit.
Nah,
He like the
I'm probably be outside or something.
Finding somewhere else.
Nah,
After
just
2 or
be
3 days?
outside. I ain't say I was
Just
finna
in
go.
the yard.
Maybe I might go sit on my deck. I might just go take a ride. I'm gonna get the fuck out the house, so I'm not sitting in your face wanting to have sex for you to keep telling me no. For what? That's like torture. That shit don't even make sense.
That's a great way to manage your emotions.
Lady
is.
D, have you ever used sex as a weapon?
I could say I have in my lifetime, but it was because I was young and dumb, and the women that were around me were like, "This is how you behave in these certain circumstances." So I could say yes, but I have a different kind of perspective about sex, so I don't want to play with nobody, and I don't want nobody playing with me. But no, I don't use.
Sex is such a
When-
great thing. I don't even know why.
When it's
people
good, why
use-
you teasing bums with it?
Why you teasing bums with it?
Yeah, you gotta know you gotta know your value. So no, I don't have to use my wares to play with people.
Okay. Ever use sex as a weapon over there?
You know he did.
Or the lack of?
You know,
What?
we going 2 days and then he going honk on people. That's using sex as a weapon.
I'm finna go outside.
If you put it like that,
Driving the city.
I'm driving the city, but I'm just cruising in my own
Looking.
zone.
We not gonna get a straight answer out of you.
What?
Lip gloss is
What?
popping
No,
over there.
what do you? She start answering. Fuck
Have you ever used sex as a weapon, or the lack of sex as a weapon?
Probably. I don't think it was intentional.
Hold on, who we talking to? Vee Chat or we talking to Punk?
I thought you were talking to me. Sorry.
I did, and then he act like he wanted to talk then.
Cause I don't think I've never denied somebody sex just because. Yeah, I don't think I never did that. Like,
If I'm mad, you ain't getting this dick. Go ahead, Vee Chat. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Don't be like me. I'm a horrible person. Go ahead, Vee Chat.
I don't want to say I use it as a weapon, but if we are actively into it and we not on the same page, no, I'm not finna fuck you. No,
I don't
I'm
really
not in
think
the
that's
mood.
using it as a weapon
Right.
though. Like, you
Like,
know,
hey,
we've been
look.
beefing. You know,
Right.
like I might still shoot my shot, but if you ain't going, I was like, yeah, I know you got attitude, whatever. But I think I'm looking at it from like, we ain't beefing and you just on some, nah, or you know, like that's different. I ain't doing that. But if I'm mad at you, yeah, I ain't in the space to be having sex. I'm probably still gonna do it.
Just angry.
But so like,
There you go, releasing your.
but that's the thing though. So my husband's always like, I don't give a fuck if you mad. Like, let's fuck and you could be mad afterwards. But I'm just like,
why not?
it don't work like that. After you've been close and intimate with somebody like that, there's no way you could go back to being like, yeah, I'm mad because
Exactly.
You ain't no
can't
going
be
back to
mad.
getting mad.
So let me sit in my
Man, we
shit.
Why? You just
Let
want
me
to be
be
mad.
mad. Yes. Let me be mad until
You know I love you.
Exactly. Let me be mad until you fix why I'm mad, and then you can get this pussy. But until then, no.
Be mad. I just want to be mad.
Because if I just give in every time I'm mad, like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck because whatever. then nothing ever gets resolved, and we keep having the same issues over and over again.
It ain't getting resolved by you not fucking either.
Right. What if you had needs? Like, I'm mad at you, but
I
we've
still
been
need
mad
to
now
bust
for a
this
few
nut.
days.
It's like,
Well, a few days is different, but like a few days is like, all right, whatever. Like at this point, it's just like,
And
all
then we
right,
go
let's
right
go.
back to not
But
speaking.
the same
Spirit.
day, it's like, nah, get the fuck out my face. Facts. Spirit hands rolls it up. Fucking, what's the other one? Tracy's dog, baby. You mad? I'm not. We good over here.
I'm sorry, I can't have people having the power of sex like over me. Like I can't. I do myself. You ain't
I'll do
gonna.
myself.
You ain't gonna hold that over me. I ain't gonna. That's just how I'm wired. I don't know. You ain't gonna hold it over me. I'm cool.
So we know
What if
Deuce
it's
got
good,
some
though?
emotional
You just
Vaseline on his
still-
side of the bed.
Right.
Let's call it dry rub.
We got
A little chafe, are we?
little St. Louis driver up over there.
Joking. Y'all are nasty. This is not the
I'm
after
telling you, it's
hours.
Deuce
This is not the
that
after
happens.
hours joint. What we got? Ooh, let's get into a little random story time. Send in your stories. We're getting stories now.
what?
All right. Strawberry leather.
Right.
Out of a group of friends, male friends,
We gonna call these booth truths.
booth truths. Oh,
truths.
new segment.
Nice.
Booth truths.
Look at you thinking on the fly. Boy.
That's why he famous.
Out of a group of friends, one friend is a hornball. He's always gawking and hitting on every girl in the room. He even eyes people's wives and girlfriends. Is he breaking guy code?
Yes.
He a freak.
You're not a guy, first of all.
That's guy
But
code, girl code. Yes.
That nigga breaking codes, yeah.
Y'all don't be looking at just
It's one thing to look, but actually, like, God.
For it to be an issue that somebody
Right.
talking about it,
Yeah.
you doing too much.
It's one thing to look. You can be like,
Of course,
oh,
you see somebody, but you ain't got to look through them. Like, just calm down.
Facts.
And then it said like you and people, girls and wives, like you in their homes doing this. Like, are you over for guys' night and
Right.
you staring at Shorty while she in the kitchen with the baby?
that
or-
dude is a dog. You know who he
He a
is?
creep.
His name
But
Ronnie.
you also know your friends too. You know how your friends are, so it's just like you have to sometimes exclude them from certain things,
Right.
Because you know your friends and you know how they are. So
But if I gotta exclude you from shit that my spouse is at because you
then we not friends.
exactly like
Or
I
he's
just-
that
I-
friend that you do that
But
kind of
but it's
stuff
in a group
with.
of friends, so they might not be
but
the
like
closest of friends, but they
Right.
in the same friend circle.
right.
And he a dog. He a hound.
I don't know.
Don't bring him around your house.
Breaking guy, that's all breaking guy code. I think that's definitely
Yeah.
breaking guy code. You asking for he.
Guy code, girl code, normal people code. That's breaking all of the codes.
And then like with guys like that, I don't understand because there's so many women
That
in
you
the
could be
world.
looking at.
They
In the
just
world.
inappropriate and doggish. Like they just see stuff and they can't help themselves. You don't bring them kind of people around
I
your
don't know. I guess
family.
even with my friends, like their fiancés, husband, boyfriends, it's like it's all like ugh. Like they're all
no
like
attraction.
this older brother, this brother that's just kind of like I can't even look at them like that. Like oh y'all look cute together. Like oh y'all look cute yesterday on y'all date, but it's never like damn like he fine as hell. Like I wonder hell no that's no hell no.
Right. It's almost like you compartmentalize that visual aspect of somebody's significant. You know, you just try your best not to look at them in that manner.
Or just
Yes,
be
we're human,
respectful.
or just be respectful. You don't gotta be tongue hanging out
make
your
it
mouth
obvious, yeah.
and
Making it super
basically eye fucking somebody's wife, hoping that they ready to eye fuck you back. Come on now, we got to do better. So that is Booth Truths.
The booth truth.
Hey, new segment, y'all. We got segments now. Punk famous. We got segments,
T-shirts,
new cameras,
booth.
t-shirts. Oh, and this This is sponsored by Save It for the Booth.
Hey.
Go ahead and get you a Save It for the Booth t-shirt. Hey, lit.
Hoodie.
Link is in the bio. All right. Anything y'all want to talk about? Anything y'all wanted to talk about? I still got stuff here.
You know, so I think I sent it to you earlier today. So you know the whole Carisha, please, no, her and Megan Thee Stallion was kind of like flirting back and forth.
Okay.
And
that just came out.
Asked, yeah, it dropped today. So Carisha, the clip has been out.
Okay.
So Carisha asked basically like who would be on top. Megan answered it. So on the Breakfast Club
What was her
today,
answer?
Megan said she'll be on top.
Okay.
And so on the Breakfast Club today, the same question was posed to Charlamagne.
Oh God.
If him and DJ Envy, who would be on top? And he answered it. I just feel like he says a lot of gay things. I understand, and it was that him liking his ass. It's just a lot of things that he says has been super questionable.
So
It's
what
just
are we
kinda
getting at?
So I feel like why? I'm just curious as like why. I guess there's no real question, but I'm just curious as to like why does he make so many like suspect
Why do guys play
comments?
around like that?
No, not necessarily like that, but I just think he's gay.
Okay.
And so I don't know.
That is Vee Chat's opinion, and she is not associated with Save It for the Booth podcast.
Wow, now I'm not associated. Okay.
She's an associate, but
I'm gonna knock this
she's not gonna get us sued.
I'm gonna knock this chair over these new cameras.
No, don't
I
do
think they
it.
starting to reveal a lot of celebrities who say and do suspect stuff. I saw videos about Puffy. He on this late night with a wig on, and
I never saw that.
This is new or this is old
well,
footage?
the video of him doing the late night with the wig on was some months ago, but I saw a video more recently that showed him like kissing Birdman, saying inappropriate stuff at a party.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
all these clips of this suspect behavior, and then but I feel like there is a whole trend where they saying these dudes are suspect, and they're starting to point it
they're
out.
just more comfortable with who they are now, so it's just it is what it is.
And if they are, it's okay. If you bisexual, okay. Like, it's okay.
But see, we gotta stop using the word suspect if it's okay, because that's a negative connotation.
Well, I guess it's suspect because like they're not actually coming out and saying
But
anything
do you
or
have
confirming
to?
it.
Trapped in the closet.
Do you have to come out?
I don't think you have to. I think that's up to you how you want to disclose what's going on in your bedroom, because you kind of leading with that identity in that way. So no, that's your personal business. But when you a person who lives your life in the spotlight, you are a person, a public figure. Yeah, people gonna want to know, especially when they see you doing shady stuff.
I've never seen them trip about it though.
Trip about what?
Being called gay.
You said what?
Being called gay.
Yeah, I never seen.
What's that one rapper's name?
I never seen him
Why
faced about it.
Somebody, he was like Diddy's like
You said who?
bitch boy. What's the one rapper name? Shit, I don't know his name.
Me either.
He's a new guy. Like why?
YK Osiris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was like Diddy's like boyfriend. Quote. But he addressed it on the Breakfast Club, and he said that it wasn't true.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
like stuff like that. Just like it's a lot of things that have been like, especially with Diddy trending. Like even with what's the one Disney guy? He's like on drugs now.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Girl.
Girl.
He put everybody's business out there.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah. This is the Illuminati segment of the episode. Where we let Vee Chat go out.
Wow, no, it's just me. Okay. Okay.
Oh. Did you see?
Oh.
I don't know shit.
Did you see the clip I see you with the you kept saying the white girl with the she said the more guys you sleep with weakens your ability to bond with your partner.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't agree with that. I feel like every situation is different. Like, is she talking about just bonding generally or just sexually?
I think generally.
I don't think so. I feel like with any situation, well, said the more guys you sleep with, so I'm assuming sexually. I just feel like every situation is different, and it's just like it's up to you us as women to try and heal as much as we can or completely heal before moving on to the next person or moving on to the next situation, because you can't take your present traumas and your past traumas and bring it into like a current situation. So I feel like it's up to women to ourselves to try and heal ourselves or heal as much as we can, so that we're not taking that into to our next relationship that keeps us from bonding or.
One of her points was, though, the more men you sleep with, the more you have to compare, or the more you have to compare to. So now,
so where does 10 come from? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
you know what you like.
And who is she to say this arbitrary 10 body count number is going to affect you moving forward? Every woman is different. Woman's orientation to sex is different. And to me, for you to tell me, well, if you slept with more than 10 guys, then you were automatically going. You don't know nothing about me emotionally. I could have slept with one guy and be whacked out.
Thanks.
Like, what is 10? I'm sick of people putting a number on what is appropriate for a woman engaging in her sexual activity.
Guys can have sex with
you can meet a dude. I've been with 50 women. I've been with 1,000 women.
Excuse me. We're not talking about men. She talking about women.
But we going.
Leave us out of it.
Well, then what?
It's that double standard. It's still that double standard. It's still that double standard. Like.
It's your body. You could do what you want.
Women only have sex with guys that they're emotionally connected to or they feel something with, while guys, like, why can't women just have sex because, like, they like to have sex? It's nothing emotional.
Because women always say it's emotions tied to sex. You just said, if we arguing, I ain't fucking because I want to be in touch.
That's what my
it's
nigga.
Emotions tied to it.
That's what my nigga don't know with some random ass guy that I just met.
Why you fucking some random ass guy you just
because
met?
I like to fuck. Because I like to
So
fuck.
you got emotional ties to him?
No.
Exactly. So stop making it about emotions.
What
if
I'm
sex ain't
is,
emotional, it ain't emotional.
No.
Y'all want to make it emotional when y'all want to.
If with my guy, if we are into it and you didn't do something that hurt me, no, I'm not finna bust this shit
like
up
I'm the nigga that you don't know and fuck me just because then.
No.
Because clearly you can do that.
Because then, at that point, are we ever getting anywhere? Because then you're going to continue to do the
Where
same
you
shit
getting
over
with the
and
nigga
over.
you just fucked randomly for no reason that you
I'm
ain't got no
at
emotions
that point,
with?
I'm not in a relationship. I can fuck who I want to fuck. It's my vagina. It's my coochie.
So
you putting a value on the guy that a woman decided to have a non-committed one night stand with.
I'm putting a value on it because if I'm your man, you should value me more than that nigga that you
we
got.
not talking about
emotional
my
ass
versus
pussy,
a
and you
single
gonna do it
woman.
for me.
We're speaking versus a relationship versus somebody being single.
It don't matter. Who you are is who you are.
It does matter. If I make a commitment, I'm going to commit to him. But if I'm single, I'm going to do me.
Who you are is who you are.
What does that mean?
That means if you need emotions for sex, you should need emotions for sex. Don't tell me it's okay for me to fuck a random person without no emotions, but I can't fuck my husband who I done been with through a whole bunch of shit, take care of me, I take care of him. I can't fuck him.
Right.
I can't fuck him.
Oh, my bad.
Right. He bringing up old shit.
Because I keep receipts. I keep receipts for the shit y'all say.
And that's fine. Keep your receipts. Absolutely, because I expect something out of my husband. I don't expect out of this random ass person. At this point,
so why is you giving him pussy? Stop giving him. So
it's
you
my pussy. I can do what I want to do with it. I can do what I want to do with it. Just like you can do what you want to do with your dick. I can do what I want to do with my pussy.
How should your husband feel that it's okay for you to give some random nigga some pussy?
Yeah, well, I wasn't with him.
Can I finish?
Right,
Can
but
I finish?
You're tied.
Can I finish? It's tied. You're a person. You're one person.
Go, say your part. Stay focused on your point.
Because this the type of just like you just said. If I was with a dude and he was cheating on his girl, I can't get in a relationship with him because I'ma think he always cheating. He don't get the benefit that he wasn't in a relationship with you. So it ain't no fucking difference. You still gonna think he that person. So now you wanna be two different people because you in a relationship on one end and the other end you was just fucking a nigga. No, it gotta match up.
No.
Of course not. Of course not. And this is why we have the problems. And this is why we have the problems.
I only say that because so you've never just had like a random ass one night stand.
I've never had a one night stand. I've had sex the first night I met a person, but we talked after that. I didn't have a one. I don't think it was a one night stand.
Like there could be sometimes like, well, you're just like, it just not emotionally tied. But if we're in a relationship and I'm like, damn, you did something that hurt me to my core, and you're not understanding that, but it's just like then you turn around 20 minutes later and want to have sex, I'm entitled to be like, no, like my feelings are still hurt. I don't want to do it right now.
This nigga don't know nothing about you. He ain't never put food on your table, ain't took care of you, ain't been there for you emotionally through shit.
So I'm not entitled to feel how I feel because I'm hurt.
You
because
can feel how you feel.
Okay, so that
you don't feel shit fucking this nigga, so don't
I
feel
don't know
shit.
This nigga, but what I'm saying is, I don't know this person. But with you being my husband, you did something that hurt me.
It's a different
level. I did not expect from you. You did something that I never thought that you would do. But because you're ready to have sex, I'm just supposed to bust it open and ignore how I fucking feel.
If you can ignore feelings to fuck a random nigga, yes.
There's no feelings there because
exactly.
And it's
but
different.
I have feelings for you and you've done something that hurt me.
Okay. It's different when it's a commitment.
Ignore your feelings like you do with this nigga that you don't have.
It's different. It's different when it's a commitment. It's different when it's a commitment. It's different because you promised to
a side nigga though.
It's not. No, I'm not talking about a side dude. I'm talking about a casual dating partner. It is different because I'm not expecting no commitment from him. I'm expecting some respect and civility while we sharing in something with our bodies. But now I'm not expecting him to manage my emotions or none of that stuff. But in a relationship,
it's no expectations, right? So if no,
I didn't say there's no expectations. There is no expectation that I will have with a person in a commitment. I expect him. There will be an expectation of respect my body, and we gonna have fun and do what we doing. Period.
But that same nigga, if you end up leaving your guy
to be with the random,
we're not talking about side relationship.
Then I'm a groom him
to
do
it right. It is a side
relationship.
Like, what are you saying?
They talk about hookups. They talk about flings. They talking about no side.
With being in a relationship and you have this side person that you just randomly.
Y'all want to work off emotions when y'all want to, and then don't work off emotions when y'all don't want to. The shit don't mix. It don't mix.
Let's agree to
the shit don't mix.
You're talking about side people. I'm not talking about side people.
I'm talking about if you can turn it on and off, then be able to turn it on and off.
But that's being emotionally unavailable to your partner if you turning it off to your partner because you can be right. You can be emotionally unavailable to a casual dating partner and it be fine. But if it is your committed partner, you not supposed to just turn your emotions off. Period.
Yeah, so
y'all supposed to continue to talk. You supposed to care about why she doesn't want you to have sex, all that stuff. But you said, why can't you turn off your emotions like you do with a casual partner with your committed partner?
Yes.
And this is why you should not want that. Why would you want your partner to close off and be emotionally blocked with you? Y'all supposed to be sharing bills, caring, all that bull.
For that moment? Why would I want to do that? For that moment, because we still got needs. Both of us still got needs, like you said. Yes,
but in that
turn
moment,
it off for that moment.
Not being met because you are just all about sex. You're not trying to figure out like, damn, how can we fix this? How do we move forward? You just like, I hear you mad, but shit, pop that pussy real quick, and then
we could talk about the shit.
But do you really talk about that shit? We just said this. After you fuck somebody, you're not being man no more.
Punk wants to have sex.
You're not being man. Exactly.
Men like sex.
Exactly.
We're very simple.
Simple creatures.
That's what you want, but here I am. All right, we 20 minutes later, I'm still sitting in my feelings, and you thinking everything cool.
No, we gonna talk about it after the fact.
All right. Okay.
Hey, babe, make me a sandwich. If I make you a sandwich, then it's an issue. Then it's an issue.
You still mad?
Don't cook.
You still mad?
Like, yup. Well, can you make me a sandwich and we talk about it? No, fuck you and your sandwich.
You going in the kitchen.
You still mad? You need some water?
Yup.
All right, what I do?
You know what you did.
See, I'm in a happy space now. I don't even care. We can talk about the shit.
All right.
Either have y'all emotions or don't. Don't be trying to turn them on.
I would say the same thing to men. Don't have them or have them. Because when I start seeing them being all emotional, Why don't we talk about managing those emotions?
You want us to have them or not?
Yes, I want men to have
So
their
then,
full
what you talking
emotions.
about?
I'm
When you say
saying
I'm
if
being
you're gonna
emotional, why
tell
you
a woman
mad?
turn your emotions off when it's convenient for me, then I'm saying
I
then turn your
we turn
convenient,
our
turn
shit off
yours
all the
on.
time.
No,
Mm-hmm.
turn yours on when it's convenient for me.
We do.
Nah.
When y'all come
When
in
you
from work
just said,
and you want to talk
if
about
me and
what's
my
been
wife
going on,
if she won't give me none, I'm going to leave, get in my car,
after a few
disconnect,
days,
manage myself, and then I'm gonna
yes,
come back. That is
yes, after
disconnecting
days,
emotionally from your partner, so you can manage yourself or whatever. But
clearly we
instead
already
of
disconnected.
talking to
If you're
her
denying me
about your
something,
needs,
we've
you
talked
disconnecting
about
from
it.
her.
If you've denied me 3 days, 4 days, we've talked about it.
You just
What else
repeated
is it
how
to talk
you
about?
emotionally disconnected 3 times. Like you still are emotionally disconnected from your
Who?
partner when
Her?
you are leaving and saying, "Well, I'm gonna
So
get
I
away
can't
from
leave the
her."
house. Now I can't leave the house until you decide to give me some ass.
No, you could do whatever you want
Okay,
to
so
do.
how am I? Why does that mean I'm emotionally disconnected?
It is
What do you
emotion.
want me to do? Because you're denying me sex. I'm supposed to sit in the house and not do nothing and wait on you to decide to give me some sex?
Nah, why don't you talk to your partner
We've
about
talked
what's going
about it.
on?
If we've talked about it and you
No, have
denying
you
me for
talked about
whatever,
it or have you talked at her? She
no.
said some shit you didn't like, so now you outside
I don't
calming your
know.
No, he
It
just
emotions
said
depends.
he
down.
just
I'm
said
just
that
saying,
after
if you
4
deny
days,
it for
we haven't done
days,
it, that I'm going to do something that satisfies me.
me.
Which regards
What
like
are you?
going
What am I
outside, having
supposed
a
to
drink or
do?
something. Yeah, so
You
that,
could
I'm
you
just
could
saying,
deny
right.
me for any reason. It don't mean we beefing. You could have had 4 long days in a row that was tiring, and you just ain't in the mood. At that
But
point,
then
I
I
can't.
leave the house and just start driving around.
I
I'm
can't.
not
I
I'm not
can't go
staying in the
fulfill
house with
myself.
you. I'ma leave the
welcome it.
house
Why am I staying? Why I
and
gotta stay in the
disconnect
house
with
with you?
you.
No.
Cause you had
I
long
welcome it
days at
though.
work.
If I'm
So
going
now I
to
can't
4
do
days
shit.
in a row,
You could do whatever
take
you
your
want
ass
to do.
outside,
But you
take
want to
your
penalize me
drive,
for it.
give me my time to myself. Maybe by the time you come back from your drive, maybe I didn't took a bath, rejuvenated, had me a glass of wine. Now I'm ready to rush you down. After that 4th day, like I'm all for like do your self care, whatever you feel like you need to do.
All right, we beat that one into the ground. Pick a number, one or two.
Two.
Pick a number, one or two.
One.
Pick a number, one or two.
2.
All right, we're gonna go with 2.
Right.
One potato, 2 potato.
Do both of them.
Now,
Nah.
what's 2? What's 1?
In our culture, why is so many expectations put on children to mend relationships?
So what's
That's
number 1?
heavy,
Too deep.
right.
What's number 1?
That's deep too.
Nah, what you mean in relationships? Like with
Like
who?
keep
Like with a
some people
parent?
like if they get
All
or a
of it.
grandparent?
All of it.
I don't think it is, honestly. I ain't forcing my kids to talk to nobody. If they don't talk to them, they're kids. Y'all adults. If y'all not trying to reach out to y'all kid, grandkid, nephew, whatever it is, I'm not forcing my kids.
But you have seen this, right?
Absolutely.
And you've been through this, right?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay. I used to have
have.
uncles and
My
aunties
mama
asking
ain't
me
never-
why I ain't come see them.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I actually, I didn't talk to my grandma for years because I got tired of calling and her asking me who I was. But no one ever told me like, you need to call your grandma. You know, it wasn't no thing.
What about you, lady? Have you seen this, experienced it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes children, especially in just hard circumstances, are just put in really unfair roles where adults are toxic as hell and they use kids in a bunch of different ways. I don't even want to go down one road because then everybody
It's
will
so
go
many roads.
so crazy. But yes, in toxic toxic households where adults mismanage and mishandle kids and use them in ways that is manipulative and furthering their own interests. And a kid doesn't know, like, you're young and impressionable. You don't know that you were being used in that way. So you just grew up thinking that shit is normal and how folks should act and how things just kind of act. And it's not. And it's so harmful to our kids. Like, you grow up and you think Like a kid, when I was younger, a kid party would be a kid party for the first 2 hours, and then it will immediately turn into a full-on adult party. Cards,
Still
drinks,
happens.
I was just
music.
gonna say, like,
Yep.
But no,
Right.
adult party, and all the kids would be pushed in one room, and
Yep.
then it would
Still
just be
happens.
a
Yeah.
full-on
Yeah.
grown folks party.
Yeah.
And you was gonna see some stuff. You was gonna get a taste of beer back. Like it was gonna
Yeah.
be some toxic stuff
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Stuff was
Still
gonna
happens.
happen.
Yep.
Still
Somebody gonna let
happens.
you drive on their lap. Like we do some really, just weird stuff. And kids grow up and you just kind of think, this is how this is. And no, it was some toxic adult mishandling a child, using that child to further some interest.
They were just doing what they do. Because it's always the connotation like respect. You have to respect adults. But the adults also need to respect the child. Like, yeah, it's
It's
just
true.
a child, but they have feelings, they have emotions, they have things too. And what you do today creates an impression or how they respond to things later on in life. So, absolutely, but
And how many times have we seen a parent that wasn't involved, wasn't involved in a child's life, and they try to come back around,
just
and they
demand
still giving the kid grief as if the kid abandoned the parent, and it's like, fess up and own what you did. Stop. Why you arguing with the child? Like, you should be humbled as hell.
Yeah.
If you haven't been in this child's life.
Or why you didn't call
Right,
me?
you expecting
knew where I
you
was.
expecting the
What?
child to mend the relationship. I feel like that. I feel like it happens a lot in our culture, and I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. What triggered me was I think I was watching Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, with
And
Rashida.
and her, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why does the child have to mend the relation? Why are you being disrespectful to the child that you abandoned,
He probably
causing
like,
further trauma?
Yeah.
And it happens a lot. I see it a lot.
Toxic adults, like when you should call a teenager kid should manage a relationship with an adult and make sure they're calling them and checking on them. What is that? You're a
Right.
kid.
Right.
You should be checking on me. I'm a
Right.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
My mom has that bad now. She's just like, well, why didn't you call me? Well, Mom, I talked to you 3 times today already. If you wanted to talk to me, like, why didn't you just call me? I'm the parent. Okay.
Exactly. And that
Okay, I understand.
you
But-
you want to say that
I talked to you 3 times today.
you
Like,
felt any of that in your life as far as
My mama never did that to me.
I ain't talking about you.
I mean, my mom, she never forced me to
I
call
ain't talking.
nobody. Like, she never talked bad. But
I ain't
she
talking
was
about
like,
your
you
mom.
will see. I know.
Yeah.
But I was never forced to try to build a relationship. And when he did,
But did he ever give you grief? Like, why you ain't call me or?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never did that. And the times he ever tried to act like I should have did anything, it's like, bro, you wasn't there.
Yeah.
If he ever made comments like, if it was your mama, you would have did. Yes, my mama took care of me and raised me. Of course I would have. I don't feel those same sentiments. It's just not what it is. That don't mean that
You've experienced. You just haven't. You just didn't take it that way.
maybe.
Because a comment like that is exactly what I'm saying.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
exactly what I'm saying. You
didn't-
would have did your mama like. How are you getting on me and you wasn't there?
And why you been comparing my relationship I have with anybody
Right,
else
see,
to
that's-
the
that's-
dead one that was not with
and
you?
That's how I took it. Like, almost that entitlement. Like, I'm entitled to treat you a certain way,
Because of-
and I'm not.
because
it
you're my
wasn't.
parent, right?
It wasn't mending the relationship, but just, well, I'm your, like, what? And we done had that conversation several times. It is what it is. I mean, it's different now at this point, but definitely early on, like trying to build a relationship. First, who you talking to? Like, you're not my mama. We're not the same. Our relationship will never be the same as it was with her. Like, for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, you weren't here and she was. The connection different. My mama can randomly call me knowing there's something wrong. Like, I don't know why I ain't talked all day, but she could feel that shit. You, on the other hand, you just lost in the sauce somewhere.
Hey. Anyways, I didn't mean to get deep at the end, but we gotta
Yes, you did.
gotta
Yes, you
add some
did.
substance, you know.
Well, what was question one?
Wait, what was
Yeah,
the other
what
one?
was the
Yeah.
other one?
We've tackled it before, but I don't think Lady D was here, and I know Vee Chat wasn't here. What forms a tighter bond with your partner? Having kids or getting married to them?
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. I don't know if they answered that.
No, they didn't.
Ooh.
I would say marriage because people can walk away from their kids, but people try to work with they.
People can walk away from marriage too.
I mean, they'll walk away from a marriage, but I feel like that's sort of going into it with I'm having a commitment, I'm trying to work on things, and I'm trying to put the effort. Whereas I just in my experience, I see more people who are quicker to be like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't have the room for that, so I can sidestep that obligation.
As
and
far as
not
when it comes to
work on
kids.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I turn the pipe?
Nah. Just overheating.
I would say probably marriage too, just because like it's something that you both decided on and both decided to do. Versus with a kid, like one person can be like, "Oh, I don't want the kid," or and then just be that, and then one person is either left feeling an emptiness because one person decided to abort the kid, or one person feels like it's just left to do it all by themselves because their dad decided not to be there. So I feel like marriage, if it's something that both parties want, will probably bring you closer than a child would.
I think we're gonna get all three here on here. What about you, Punt? Marriage.
And that's sad. Why wouldn't it be the kid?
Because the
Kids just
marriage
brings
is
more responsibility.
Not for me. It's not that. It's just the fact that I'm choosing to do life with this person. Like that's what marriage is supposed to be. So I'm choosing you to do life with. We might have kids, but the expectation is them kids gonna leave at some point when they get grown. I
can
still
see it from
plan
that
to
way.
be with you. I still want to spend the rest of my life with you. So to me, that's a bigger commitment than the kid.
Yeah.
I can see it that way.
I'm gonna break up this party, and I'm gonna say,
You a kid person.
yep. I think having a kid forms a tighter bond. In my opinion, I felt a stronger emotional reaction when I seen my baby girl come out than when I got married. You know,
How did you feel the months leading up to the child being born?
I was scared shitless.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like seeing, of course, obviously, seeing a child being born it's something different. Yeah, like that releases something in you. Like, damn, like my girl really just brought this child in the world.
Life.
Damn, like she really just risked her life to do this shit. Yeah, but then it's just like, all right, now you here. Like, now what the fuck? It's like after that moment, after that bliss is gone, it's still like.
But that bliss, yeah, after it's gone. But that kid set off a chain reaction, like how you said, responsibility, and it made me look at things different. I think looked at things more serious than when I got married. That kid just like puts something into a man. Like when you have a kid, your mind is racing. I guess definitely the first kid.
Yeah, but you were already married though, so I'm thinking. I guess I'm
No,
looking
we
at
got
it
married afterward.
after. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
I
married
guess-
afterward.
okay. So I was
And
just
maybe
thinking,
that's the reason why. Maybe that's why I feel that way, because I got married after the kid. I don't know.
Married out the kids.
No, I got married. I was married before my kid.
You got married before the kid.
I don't know. How did you feel like? Did you not feel? I guess when I hear you talk about, obviously when you become a parent, that's life changing, and to
Right.
see somebody give birth, like I've given birth, but I've also seen it, and it's two totally different experiences.
Absolutely.
So yes, it
That's some
is.
shit.
It stays with you.
That's some shit.
But I mean, did you not have those
Literally.
same kind of emotions about I'm about to promise before God and everybody I know and tie myself to this like? Did you not process it in the same overwhelming way?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. I grew up in a single family household. I never saw marriage really
Facts.
on a pedestal like that. I never
But
grew
I
up around that. So that
just a
feeling,
thing.
it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It was, to me, it was making it official for my wife that's been with me for 13, 14, 15, 16 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's really do this official because, you know, what we doing here.
Right.
And just making the family solid. You know, we all having the same last name and we all moving as a unit. We the Douglases, you know?
That's true, but I feel like a kid, I feel like with a child, like I feel like that bond is only if you never had any real intentions on keeping this together or doing this, like a child only makes that bond closer. That's me. A child only makes the bond closer for a limited amount of time because you can still take care of your responsibility and be there for your child without necessarily being with this person. Yes, you're tied to this person for the next 18 years, but your relationship with that person does not make or break the relationship or bond that you have with your child. So I guess that's why I feel like marriage is just different because like you're choosing to vow yourself to this person. You're choosing to be like, damn, like I don't want nobody else. Like it's me and you, good, bad, or indifferent. Like it's me and you.
Yeah.
But with the kid, you know, it's like kid can do that, but it's only for so long because like if you never really had any intention on being with this person, after a while you're just kind of like.
Well, if you
My
did, we're
attachment
not
to the
talking
child.
about that. We're
No,
talking about if you did.
I'm just saying, just in general, like you know what I'm saying, like your attachment is to that child. It's not necessarily to the person. It's to the kid and what you guys created, but it's not necessarily with the mother of the child. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, a bond could be created either way.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I feel like you just most people are naturally just gonna do for their kids and put in the work for the kid, but that commitment, that marriage, that is intentional. Choice. Like you wake up every day brushing your teeth like I'm gonna stay with this.
That's why I think marriage is the deeper bond because, like you said, when you have a kid, it's like the responsibility, the expectations. Like as a real man, it's like that's my responsibility. I gotta take care of this. It's not. You made a choice to have a kid, but you also know, like, I gotta be there for my kid. Like, it's a responsibility. Well, getting married, I didn't look at marriage like it's a responsibility. I looked at it like it's a choice that I made to get married to this person, to be with them, and to do life. So, for me, I feel like that's a stronger bond than...
And you swear an oath in front of a legal magistrate or a priest or whatever, and you take a different vow for that. Whereas with a kid, they just here you go.
Yeah. I hear you.
Here you go.
Yep. They both form strong
bond.
Bonds.
Absolutely.
We
but
just
I think the bond is different.
Yeah,
you know, like
it is a different
because
bond.
like Vee Chat said, that bond is more so with the kid than the parent.
Oh, that's tough.
Because
it's both.
If you and the parent separate, the bond with the kid still gonna exist and it's still gonna be strong. But you don't have to have that bond with the parent that same way.
You still gonna have a connection with.
But
them.
I do have a connection,
but it wouldn't be stronger than being married to somebody. You know.
No, I feel like my oldest daughter, that was my high school sweetheart, and the individual I married, who my youngest daughter is with, I feel like what we went through around parenting her in that time was we are still really strongly bonded. Like
high school sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you were so young, you really didn't have the resources. It's just like you kind of depended on each other.
But he has stayed with me all my life. Like
right, because like maybe you guys you broke up because of like just differences. It just wasn't working out. Not because like you hated him or he cheated or it just things just whatever. It could be a host of reasons as to why. Like,
but
you guys
felt
are
like
still bonded.
That bond was stronger than the bond with your husband?
I think it's equal because when I look at it and I look at the two of them, I said, this man has been loving me with his whole heart since he was 15. He loved me through an 18-year marriage.
Yeah.
He loved me through, like, anybody who I can say knows me is him. Because he's loved me the longest. Like,
but
my ex-husband.
But I don't think that's because of your kid, though.
No, I just think that's who he is
just
because
loved
of you. Because if my husband and I were to separate, because we've been together so long, I'm always going to love that man. Like, I've known him forever. I'm always going to, like, I'm never going to, I hope to never have a ill feeling towards him. But if we decided...
Y'all be spiteful.
No, but honestly, I don't ever want to get to that point. Like, if we ever were to separate, I want us to be in a space where we can still do birthday parties together. We can still do family things together with our son. So
It
that
should
our
be
son
like
knows
that.
that we
Yeah.
still
Right,
love
it
each
ain't
other and that we
about
still
y'all, it's
together.
about the
You
kids.
gotta
That's what
let-
I'm saying. For our son, not because of us, but no, like we don't have to talk outside of that. But when it comes to our son, I would love for us to be, if we ever were to separate, to be able to co-parent and be friends. I
But
just
I
don't want
feel
it to be
like
he on the porch.
that-
So get him.
that was another element to us was that we connected around our daughter, but we were still friends. Like when stuff happened to he had a really bad emergency. I got on a plane the next day. My husband wasn't that happy about that at the time, but it was like, bro, you don't understand. Like this dude is
I'll never-
dying.
I'll never
Husband, no,
understand.
not with the husband. No.
Say what you will.
Any comments on that?
Say what
I
you
don't even
will.
want to touch it.
All right, and that is episode something. I don't know. we in the 50s.
77.
We in the 50s. All right.
Right. It was like
But-
when it was like episode 43 on the thing. It was like episode 50. I was like, that's not what the captions say.
Hey, don't be paying attention.
Well, you want me to watch it? What?
Just hit the like.
Hit
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell, hit the like button.
What you say?
Don't
Come
ding.
on, elevator music.
Don't forget. Don't forget to follow the YouTube. Don't forget to follow the TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram. Don't forget to buy a shirt.
Definitely shout out to TikTok followers.
Please get
Fuck
the
with
shirts.
y'all.
And we gonna holler at y'all.
I mean, now.
All right, people gotta get home.
Nope.
Peace
ain't gotta
out. Hold on, one more thing. Berg said he wanted 2-hour episodes. We gave you 1 hour and 20.
He wanted a 2-hour.
They asked
Bird
for,
be fucking with us. I
They-
seen no comment
Yeah,
there. I'm like,
they
is he
asking for
saying he
more.
want us to do a 2-hour
yeah,
episode?
he want 2-hour episodes. Man. Hey, y'all got to take these hours for now. We'll bump it up once we start getting paid, but we broke right now. All
Definitely
right.
get to it. But we still got lives, work, kids, and shit. We gotta.
Right.
This
When we
is
could
a
just do
side
this for
job.
work, you know?
Right.
When we could just do this for work, you could get
Everybody in this
2-hour
room has a
episodes.
career.
Man.
40 plus hours.
But I love that he wants more, like 2 hours.
For real.
Hey,
That's a
man, they can't
movie.
get enough.
That's
Hey. We a movie, goddammit.
Hey, shout out to the family if y'all watching.
Hey,
We was
shout
in
out to
Jamaica. I was
fam.
talking about the pod and shit. Some pulled it up, listening to it. They say they gonna fuck with it. So
Hey.
shout out if y'all listening. We had a ball.
Make sure you
Appreciate
subscribe.
y'all. Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.